Hi, this is Sarah Mikesell with the Pig Site, and today we're here with Dr. Brett O'Brien. She is a technical services veterinarian with Merck Animal Health. Thanks for being with us today, Brett.
Thanks.
Very good. And we're here, we'll let everybody know, we're here at World Pork Expo in Des Moines, Iowa in the United States. And let's start out, Brett, by talking about some industry trends that you're seeing.
Yeah, so I am pleased that we're in a space now in the U.S. from a pork industry standpoint where our producers are now once again profitable. It's been a hard 2 years for sure. And so you're seeing at this time a lot of emphasis on how can I improve our control and disease programs to enhance, the production of pigs, et cetera, and their health. So very excited that we're in that wheel, at that time right now.
And people are ready to really focus on that, right?
Absolutely. And so, and that aligns really with our strategy where, we believe in bringing science-based solutions to see how we can improve the health and well-being of the pigs produced. So want to be there regardless of what, irregardless of which disease we're tackling, PRRS, flu, any of the enterics, et cetera.
Excellent. Very good. And what is Merck doing to help support producers? And you started talking about that a little bit, but as you said, some of these significant diseases, right? These are tough ones, are still, we're still seeing them all over the industry.
Oh yeah, for sure. And for us, we want to be the handhold, go-to trusted advisor, because we know some of these situations, whether it be flu, whether it be ileitis, depending on which disease it is. We've got a ton of solutions, but then also production experience to know what's going to fit for your specific operation, understand where you might not maximize the most out of your control programs. And for me, I know there's two arms. There's that control arm and a treatment. I always lean to it's better to prevent and control because it really, then you incur less cost, at the end. So we're really excited because in this last year, one of our key goals is to innovate. And so I think in the animal health space, we've been very excited to be able to push the envelope, right, in the types of innovations we can bring to satisfy gaps that the industry needs from a disease standpoint.
Very good. And what does that look like, right? Different technologies is kind of hard for people to get their mind wrapped around.
Yeah, no. So an example, last year at World Pork, we launched Circumvent CML, which was a 3-in-1. And so, folks were always clamoring to do more with less. And so to be able to have that added convenience to put that in. And so I can tell you an update, because it's one thing when you launch, but the update in the field is level of protection that they would have seen with our grandfather product still holds. And it has improved the actual vaccination experience because you've got less volume, less shots, so it's easier for the pig and the caretaker. The other one this fall that I got really excited is we had in our Sequivity technology a new commercial product called Sequivity Flu NA. So it's a neuraminidase-based vaccine, but it's new in that it actually affords an opportunity to successfully vaccinate young pigs, where we haven't had that chance before because of maternal antibody interference. We now have a complete program and something unique that we can get protection in pigs early enough, and with flu, the biggest cost is in that early nursery period. So having actually a tool now that we can break through that MDA piece is really exciting for us. So just some examples, and we won't stop there. So,
Right. Well, that is exciting. That's the kind of thing. It's hard it's easy to say it, but then when people really start to hear some of the examples, they get excited like you do, right?
Absolutely.
So, very good. So let's kind of along that line, kind of what's on the horizon for Merck?
Yeah, so we really put heavy investments in driving research to identify and fix the needed gaps, that producers and veterinarians face. And so whether that be on the disease side, whether that be technology based to help with, labor shortages is a big concern, et cetera. We are continuously looking in building our pipeline to bring new and out of the box products to the market, and I see more on the horizon, which I'm excited about.
Very good. And that's all really about listening and watching, right? To see those gaps and to identify them, and it's that communication, right, with your producers.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, we want to be the trusted partner hand in hand, and so to get the insights of what they're needing in their day-to-day operation is what we take back to our research and development folks and try to figure out solutions that'll address those needs. So.
Good. That's exciting stuff too. Heading into the summer months, right? Which we're just on the cusp of getting really warm, I have a feeling. What should producers keep top of mind?
So as a veterinarian, I think of health challenges first that we're up against. And so my number one is, staying vigilant from a biosecurity standpoint, so we're not bringing new diseases in. I think two diseases that we used to historically think of as seasonal, like PRRS and flu, in particular, are no longer just seasonal pathogens. And so, as I mentioned before, we have expertise in the flu arena, and so I would really encourage folks to reach out and see how can we drive eliminations and make a big dent in our flu landscape across the industry. The other thing, of course, with summer comes hot months, and so heat stress that can happen with pigs can really make them more susceptible to disease. So making sure that you're taking the pains on the ventilation side, stocking density, things like that, to make sure that you're setting that pig up for success and that they won't become susceptible to things that they might face in the cold months is key. Likewise, for your control programs, which are centered around vaccination typically, let's make sure that those pigs are comfortable and cooled down appropriately at those times so they can mount the appropriate immune response and get the most out of those programs. So.
Very good. We could talk for days probably about all the things that need to be done, right, in the summer, because it is a different type of challenge than what you have in other parts of the year. So, well, thanks so much for the information. And Brett, where can people go to get more information?
Yeah, so you can go to our website, drivenbyprevention.com, or reach out to your Merck sales or technical service partner. We'd be happy to help. So.
Very good. Well, thanks for all the information today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
This is Sarah Mikesell with the Pig Site.